Hello, my name is Paul Hakizimana, a reporter from Salt Lake City. I'm coming to you to discuss and give you my analysis on a great debate that took place yesterday between uh, Donald John Trump and Joseph Biden Jr. The debate was heated. They were bickering, attacks, calling names, jabs from both sides. This debate was dominated by discussions on economy, inflation, immigration, foreign policy, and abortion, which was a strongest topic that the Democrat believe Biden could have easily won. But they said he really sucked. They think he should have done better than that. We are also watching and following the elections, the upcoming elections in Rwanda that will be between President Paul Kagame with the opposition party led by Frank Habineza of the Democratic Green Party and Philippe Maimana, who is an independent candidate in Rwanda. It is projected that President Kagame will win with a landslide because of the policies that he had put in place that have basically transformed the Republic of Rwanda. It had become a great country at a time, and he is highly popular in the country. So it seems like it will be an easy win for him there. We will be following that and come back to you with more analysis and how those campaigns are going. Uh, so back to the United States, the debate took place yesterday between the two candidates, and this was unprecedented. It was the first time in American history that a former president had to seek a re-election and is combating to regain back the White House. It's never happened. The first time that it was about to happen was in 1961 when John F. Kennedy was assassinated, and his vice president Lyndon B. Johnson, who was also known as LBJ, took office to finish his term, and he was elected. In 1963 to 1969. He had all the reason to, regardless of his popularity, regardless of the fact that he was not very popular at the time, but he could have run and be re-elected. When he was asked to do so, he refused. He didn't want to run again. So then he says, then with his the Great Society for American people was his slogan at the time, he decided not to go, and rather he retired. But Donald Trump is a different character. He decided that he'll combat and fight back to get the office and continue with his agenda of make America great again. Now, many Americans does recognize that he's unhinged, unfitted from office. Many pundits and a lot of Americans would say that, but the MAGA Republicans don't believe that. They feel like he's the only one who has the power to restore this country to his great mighty, or to his great powers. And Biden, he says that too. He's saying he's running again because he wants to restore the decency, the power and the reputation of the American people, of the America as a country around the world. So from the debate's point of view, though, a lot of claims were made, were thrown at each other, which basically were more of attacks, jabs, claim that were not supported by anything. And we saw President Trump use a lot of hyperbole, exaggerations. I'm the only one who can fix this economy. If I'm not get reelected, you have no country. I am the one and only. And and then it's the and then President Biden wanted to show us a contrast between him and Donald Trump by saying that he is not only had done so much to the American people by fixing the economy, creating jobs, bring stability in America and across the world, but he want to be given more 4 years so that he can do more and uh, provide a better living condition to the middle class and the poor people in America. Uh, but also we saw President Biden struggled a lot. You know, he lost his train of thought in many occasions, then there are things that he wanted to say or he could say but he didn't say because of delay in his speech. Uh, so the Democrats were not happy. The Democrats were not happy about his performance, and many of the inside leaders within the Democratic Party, they're discussing whether or not they should replace President Biden by somebody else. But the polls predict that that's not going to happen. They will rally behind the man, and they will see him take power again. But also, give the man a break. Give the man a break. He's 81 years old. What do you think? He doesn't have a caliber of a 20 or a 30 years old. His brain still function properly, and he has done a great job. I mean, whereas Trump also has done, even though he did a lot of job, but many Republicans also believe that where Trump goes, he bring chaos. And at the same time, they also believe that he's the man who can help the country and restore the economy, because it's the very first thing that all Americans think of is the inflation, which is hurting a lot of low income and middle class people. Uh, so the choice still needs to be made by these two candidates, and you in your homes and around the world have seen the debates, and I'm pretty sure you've made your mind. But there is another debate planned, and we'll be following that up, and that will allow you to be able to articulate correctly why are you voting for either President Trump or for either the former President Trump or President Biden. I don't. As Americans, Americans are we're fully informed on what's going on, and I think the choices are clear. Who will take over the White House in November